Unbelievable. Alright guys, it is August 31st. We're on the road headed to Colorado for Elk Trip 2022. I was the only one lucky enough to draw a tag. Me, Dad, and Papa put in, but I was a youth, so youth had more precedence over just regular non-residents. But anyways, was able to draw a tag, but Papa and Dad was not able to. They wasn't lucky enough to get one. But since I drew a tag and I was the only one, and I graduated this year, Dad said he'd go ahead and take me on the hunt as a graduation present. So we've been on the road all day so far. It's already 1:48, and getting into some mountain country, starting to get excited to see a bunch of antelope. Going up Colorado where we've been the past 2 years and found some elk, so hopefully we'll be lucky. Alright guys, well we made it to camp. We're getting the camper, fixing to get it unhooked. We've already unhooked the Ranger and the other trailer that was behind the camper, but yeah, we're here. It's beautiful. It's like 60-something degrees. It's almost a little chilly. It looks like they've had a lot of rain. There's more. This is the wettest they've been since we've been hunting this area, but anyways, hardly any hunters we've seen so far. So it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. If we get this unhooked in time, I'm gonna go try to set out a camera and do a little scouting this evening before dark. But anyways, we're gonna get to work, get camp set up, so hopefully we can get some scouting in. But we made it, so y'all stay tuned. We're gonna kill a big old bull elk. I can feel it. Alright guys, we just came back here. We'll put out a camera and just see if we can hear a few bugles. It's a little late, so we're just gonna ease down and listen for bugles. Make sure the wind was right. Ease down, listen for bugles. While we're gonna put out this camera, it's not very far off the road, but anyways, while we were driving to the spot right down where we needed to go, Colton looked and we saw an elk, we saw a cow. So I just kept driving right on by. She never even moved, she just watched us go by. So if we can get the wind right, I'm gonna try to peek up over this hill and see if she's still there. If she's not, we may start easing down, just get my eyes peeled. But we'll see. That's the first time we've ever saw an elk from the trail. So that's very encouraging. Alright guys, we're here at camp. It's the morning of September 1st, so we're super pumped. It feels like September. It's super cool out here. Season don't open until September 2nd, so today we're scouting, and right now I'm shooting my bow, getting dialed in. One tip I have is, even though if I'm shooting a mechanical, but I'm still going to practice with my broadheads and make sure that my broadheads are shooting the same as my field tips. So that's one tip. No matter what broadhead you're shooting, we have yet to find one that flies exactly like a field tip. So we're going to go ahead and practice with it, make sure it's on, and get dialed in with my broadheads and make sure everything's fine-tuned for tomorrow. But anyways, we've already found some elk. Mom was hearing some bugle from camp, and we had seen one this morning when we were scouting. So we're stoked, we're excited. Feels good out here, the conditions are right. Hopefully we'll have some luck tomorrow or this week. Switched to a draw There's a bull right there. He's coming to Dad's calls. He's behind those trees. I'm gonna draw back. You on him? Ew. Super high. Alright guys, well, we set up here on these water holes that we snuck to this morning. And we hadn't heard or seen anything all morning. We snuck up here real quiet and got in this old blind somebody's made a long time ago. And nothing was happening, so Dad got back there and started raking a tree. And he waited for a little bit. Nothing happened. So then he went back there. He's going to do a slope play sequence. So he cow called 2 or 3 times. And we heard some sticks breaking. And sure enough, a little 4x4 or 5x5 came working through right here. And there's a water hole on my left and a water hole on my right. And when we got sit down, I ranged. And the water one on my left, on the other side of it, to where it looked like I could get a shot, was 50 yards. And over here was 40 yards. So I had my pin on 40 yards. Well, he came this way. I knew he was going to be at that water hole. And so I put my pin on 50 just because that's what I thought it would be. Well, he was on this side of it. And he was about 10 yards closer than what my pin was set on. And when the shot broke, the arrow just flew super high. I don't think I got him. I don't think he's going to die. I think he'll be perfectly fine. I don't think it's going to be one of those deals where he runs off and dies and we don't find him. I just don't think he's going to die at all. I think he'll live through it easily. But it is a lot of an angle, and Dad thinks maybe it's a steep enough angle. I may have clipped the top of the other side, the opposite long, offside long, so we'll see. I just made a big mistake. I guess it's bow hunting, you learn, but I'm pretty upset with myself, but we'll see. We're going to see if we can find any blood, and if we can, we're going to back out and give him a lot of time, because he's not hit that good at all. September 8th. This is the morning after I shot that bull yesterday. And I hit him super high. I had my pin set on 50 and he was at 41. It was a misjudgment. I ranged the water hole, I ranged the other side of it, and he was on our side of it. He was 9 to 10 yards closer. So anyways, I shot him super high. We think I hit him in the back strap. I mean, it looked like he was above the backbone. Anyways, he bled a little bit. And we tracked him, but we just lost blood. It was a flesh wound, and he just quit bleeding. Those elk are incredibly tough. I believe he's perfectly fine. But anyways, we gave our all trying to find that bull. We gave our best. We just couldn't do it. I made a bad shot. But that's bow hunting. I mean, it's just, you learn from your mistakes. But anyways, we're back hunting this morning, different spot. We came up here to that one spot me and Colton hunted where we saw those cows at these wallows. And we were just sitting up. Dad was doing a little raking and stuff. And we had been calling for a while. And we heard one bugle over here. And it was the other opposite direction from where we thought they would come from. So we went and switched our setups. And now we're kind of sitting here waiting to see if that bull's coming this way. He may have been bugling going to bed, or he may be heading this way. I don't know. It's still pretty early, and this is a killer spot. But we'll see. Got my fingers crossed. That's the first bugle we've heard in 4 days. So Dad's got a cow call every now and then. And on the way in here, we saw a bull, and he had about 7 or 8 cows. So they're starting to get interested in cows. That bull I shot yesterday morning, Dad cow called him in. So we're gonna sit right here, watch for this bull. Hopefully he comes in and I can make a good shot this time. Well, after making a simple bow hunting mistake and hitting that bull super high, our spirits were low and our enthusiasm began to dwindle down. And hunting elk that were barely talking because of hunting pressure and how early it was in the season didn't help either. Although our hopes had diminished, our efforts we put into the hunt did not. We were hunting hard and trying anything and everything to get a bull on the ground. We lost so much faith we kind of slacked up on filming, figuring at this point we were probably just wasting memory card space. But on the last evening of the very last day, we went into a waterhole where we had seen some cows, just hoping and praying we wouldn't be going home the next morning with a tag sandwich. But little did we know what was roaming on that mountainside. Dad, there's a bull right there. He's coming out of the woods. Shooter for sure. I'm gonna stop him. You ready? He's down. He's down. He just went down. Last day, last 30 minutes. There's no way. Thank you, Jesus. He's down right there, Dad. He's doing the death groan right now. He's on there. You hear him? The last day. There's no way. There's no way. Should I go put another one in him? Just let him die. He's down. Did you get him going down? Dad. Thank you. I love you, son. I love you too. This makes me so happy. So happy for you. Whether we killed one or not, I'm so thankful that you came, that you brought me. All you do for us. Just because I love you. I did not think it was gonna. I was hoping so bad that a cow would walk out. And I heard a twig break and I saw some stuff moving. I put up my binoculars and literally I saw a big, not a big rack, but a nice
He's
bull.
a nice bull.
Nice bull. I was like, no way. Sure enough, he came right out, and where he was coming out, I ranged him 42 yards, moved my pin, waited for him to turn broadside, and I drew back and tried to stop him when he was broadside. He didn't even hear me, he didn't even stop. And he was quartered away hard, and I tucked it right in there, and he didn't go, I'm talking, this could go 50, 60 yards. Oh, I want to go look at him and just let him die. Yeah, let's get him. I can't believe it. We didn't even do an opener. We had no hope. We hunted for 14 days. 13, 14 days. Haven't had any luck.
Well, tell him what happened coming in here.
So we was walking.
And then everything that transpired.
Yeah, so we didn't do an opener, but we was walking in here, and we came in from way up there, kind of by a road, and it's real deadfall, but it's thin timber sunshine. Usually we wouldn't figure elk would bed in there. And we're walking in, and I saw this dirt that was stirred up, and I saw this rug, and we thought, that happened, Dad even said that happened this week. I didn't take a few more steps, and I saw just an elk rear end running through. He kind of snuck out. We're guessing it was a bull. He was all by himself. And when he ran off, he didn't make any noise. He just kind of snuck. And we never seen him again. We came down here. We've been sitting these walls and seen cows. Came down in here, and there was moo cows, farm cows in here. And so we kind of ran them off, and they came back. So I walked out here and ran them off again. And I was sitting here, and I was getting sick to my stomach. I thought, this is it. Nothing's gonna happen. I was hoping for a cow to come by so bad. I've had a camera out here. I've sit here 4 times, or this is the 5th time. Never seen a bull, never got a bull on camera. And he just came right in, read the script. 42 yards. He was quartering away. I slipped it right in there. He's dead right over there. We gotta go look at him. We're gonna go get him. I cannot.
Just sneak up there and use your binoculars.
I will.
Make sure he's dead.
Yeah. It was a little bit far back, but he was quartered away.
It worked.
Yeah.
He was quartered hard.
I had that Spitfire Max on there, and it did its job.
Shooting my release.
Yeah, I lost my release the other day. It was hanging on my bow. I walked through some brush and it fell off. This is Dad's release. I've shot with it.
It's set up for a right hand.
Yeah.
And we didn't even move the knob for a left hand.
This is probably my 5th time shooting this release. I've practiced with it. Shot.
How far was he?
42 yards. Well, he's a little bit farther probably because he took a few steps. Sticking up.
I see him with the camera.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock an arrow just in case.
I see it.
See that green bush?
Oh, yeah.
I see it just to the left. He's dead. He's a huge animal. This is unbelievable. My first elk ever. His fronts are so cool. They almost come up and touch right here. He's got junk all over his horn. He may have been the one that made that rub we seen. He's dead right here. Oh my word. Now we got some work to do. Alright guys, found him, got a few pictures with him. I know we're losing light fast, but he's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd almost count that as a point. He's like a 5 by 6. But anyways, he's a nice bull. We came out here. This was my graduation present. I graduated this past school year, and I drew this tag for this unit. They just switched to a draw unit, and I was lucky enough to draw a tag. And since I drew, Dad said he'd go ahead and take me as a graduation present, and boy am I sure glad he did. This was our last day. We hunted hard. I was so discouraged. I was tired and wore out. We hunted hard, but the Lord just blessed me. I was over there praying, Lord, please help me to kill one. I was hoping for a cow. We've hunted this area, seen a lot of cows, but he just blessed me with a big old nice bull. This is a good first bull. He's heavy, big boy. But I'm thankful for my dad for taking me on this trip and hunting with me all the time. He's been with me every step of the way. But man, I'm just so blessed. I thank the Lord. I just don't want to know what to say. First elk, Colorado, public land, do it yourself. This is our 3rd year hunting this unit, our first elk down. But, man, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Lord. Well, to say I was thankful for this opportunity would be an understatement. I was blessed to even be able to go on a hunt like this, much less be able to harvest such an awesome bull. I want to say a special thank you to my dad for giving me the opportunity to go on a hunt like this, and my mom for making the sacrifices she makes so our family can do what we do. There were so many lessons learned and memories made on this trip, and it's one I'll never forget. And this hunt just goes to show you, no matter how discouraging your circumstances may seem, don't give up and keep pushing. After all, you have a legacy to leave.